Good morning. Property prices have been skyrocketing in Hong Kong. The median cost of a flat is about 15 times the annual household income. Hong Kong is therefore ranked #1 for the world's most unaffordable housing. Hong Kong people are, as a result, not happy. According to a study by City University last month, Hong Kong people are the most unhappy in the area of housing in Hong Kong, Osaka, and Singapore. Another effect is more students now turn to public rental housing. The way I was brought up, and in a free society, you are free to do things that are not disallowed, not to mention things specifically allowed. Therefore, there is nothing sinister for a student to apply for public rental housing. But should we apply for that even if we are entitled to do so? Well, I can't speak for the others. I just want to share with you my choice. First of all, what are we supposed to learn at school? Just how to make money, so that the whole world will conspire to call you a gentleman, as Mark Twain said? In a capitalist society, as in Hong Kong, everyone is entitled to fight for his best interests. But beyond capitalism and egoism, there is altruism. We are not asking you to donate your resources to the society, but just not to compete for society resources with the truly needy, including the 170,000 people living in cubicle-style subdivided flats. You know, this is not even charity, but just a simple sense of morality, which we are supposed to pick up at school. On a more personal note, and speaking for myself only, public rental housing is not my cuppa. Because, no offense, the flats are too small. Sorry for saying that. But if a student could settle for a public rented flat, then what about our dreams of flying high, thinking big, and changing the world? Sam Walton of Walmart once said, "High expectations are the key to everything." Also, families, not non-elderly singles, are the basic units of a society. Well, if I'm not starting a new family, why bother living alone? To me, home is where the heart is. Wherever I lay my head, I call it home, as long as I'm with my family. In conclusion, while I respect some students' decision to apply for public rental housing, I would choose not to do so. Otherwise, seriously, who is going to do the washing up? Thank you.
Thank you for your speech. Mr. Hodgman will now ask you a question relating to your speech. The bell will ring right after the question has been asked, and you will have 1 minute to answer the question. Mr. Hodgman, please.
The government says that development and conservation are not opposing forces and has undertaken a revitalization scheme and adaptive reuse of historic buildings to be put into good and innovative use. What do you think of this? And do you think it has been successful?
Well, thank you for your question. The job of the government has always been to create an environment, a platform for the Hong Kong people and the economy to take the lead. Well, I think there's nothing much for the government can do about these, and except what is absolutely necessary. Well, my uncle is a medical doctor. He told me that when deciding the best treatment for patients, well, doctors have a principle to follow. That is, do no harm. Well, I think the government can follow the same principle and, well, maybe provide more public housing for the truly needy. Thank you.
Thank you. A second question will now be asked by Mrs. Snow. Again, the bell will ring right after the question, and you may then respond. Mrs. Snow, please.
People say money cannot buy happiness. What do you think?
Thank you for your question. Well, to me, I think happiness is just a state of mind. Well, for example, we can always tune our mindset in order to be happy, such as we can focus less on material things. I think that true happiness is something that cannot be bought with money, like friendship, love, and family. So I think that life is so fickle and capricious. We need to treasure our moments with our family, our friends. So I think that if you want to be happy, seize the day, carpe diem. Thank you.